Hello everybody, and now I am doing a voice reveal on this channel. Today we are doing an update video for my WWI Scenario, which I've been working on. I had a few more things from last time, a few bug air quote fixes. There are a few things that are still broken that keep breaking for some reason, which I don't understand. This is a voiceover. I'm not talking while doing this. Yeah, there's some things that are broken with the Russian Empire and Soviet Civil War and stuff like that. For some reason, in one of the games, France annexed part of that, and then for some reason, the Austrians appeared and are still alive in Austria. The Mexican Civil War is still broken. I'm mostly going to pay attention to Europe, less to the New World, because it's not as important. We're going to watch the Mexican Civil War first, though. And yeah, here we go. I know I'm being quiet. So what happens here is, for some reason, when the peace deal happens, they just normally peace and then eventually they annex. I don't really understand how to fix that at the moment. So I'm gonna show you how exactly I make World War I happen, kind of. So that's the event. Franz gets shot, of course, and then so the Franz Ferdinand gets shot, and then that event fires, and then eventually they go to war, just to make this more realistic. So the Austrians declare war on the Serbians, and then eventually the Germans join, and then there you go, World War I. Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do about the things. If you play Age of History 2, then you understand. So I was thinking that this was going to be a normal timeline, but I'm pretty sure that it went into a Kaiserreich type thing. Yeah, it went to the Kaiserreich mode because the Germans got on a hold onto Paris and eventually won. So that's them. For some reason, there's an event where they're supposed to annex that entire strip between them and Belgium, which doesn't happen sometimes. I'm just gonna name them. I named the German Empire Kaiserreich just so that you would know that it went down Kaiserreich. And for me to also keep track of that. And like I was saying before, they're supposed to get that area right there, but for some reason they didn't, which didn't make any sense to me. I still don't know exactly how to fix that. I thought I fixed it by removing the ability, by making it so that the French and the British would go communist later, and I made that more in-depth. They do get a puppet on Belgium, which I will show in a moment. This is following the Kaiserreich Monhoy 4, of course, this part. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh yeah. Something. I don't remember what I was doing, even though I recorded this a few minutes ago. I don't know. I said I wasn't going to pay attention to the New World, and it seems that the United States decided to take out Mexico. There's nothing I can do about that. So we should be pressing play again soon. Yes. So now we're going to watch the Soviet Civil War. Hopefully that works properly and doesn't mess up. Foreshadowing. As you can see, there are a lot of rebellions going on inside of the Russian Empire right now, which I don't like what happens. So Finland gets released in a different way than it's supposed to. For some reason, the Finno-Soviet split doesn't work properly. Oh, and there we go. One of the errors in one of the new updates, as you can see right there. What's supposed to happen is England is supposed to be the communist rebels, which are supposed to go to war with the UK. But instead, what happens is they just don't do that. I set that up the same as I did for the French. Usually the French have a civil war, but the French decided to just, the coup worked. There's like multiple events. I don't know what happened there. Of course, the flags are broken, as they usually are. Like I said before, this is based off this path, the alt history part, is based off of Hoi 4's Kaiser Redux. Or Kaiser Reich, my fault. There's a lot of things I can't control there, like Ondor, or Ondoraj. I can't read that. Odorev. I can't control that. I can't control what rebellions happen. So there's like, this is like alt history, so it doesn't really matter what happens in that part. This is gonna be staying 1 speed. Last time I sped up, but since I'm doing this voiceover and stuff like that, and it's best that I just keep it at the speed it's at, which is already pretty fast for me to be doing. So right here, I was waiting for turn 23 to see if the 4th Internationale worked. Also, it seems the United States decided to go into a civil war. In Communist Civil War, they took that alt path. That alt path is either they just get a ton of industry, or they go for Communist Rebellion. Seems Finland did somehow split. And I'm just going to leave it off there, as I was saying. Hello. So, yeah, I'm adding a second part to this video. Luckily, this time, it went down historical, mostly. So it's going to be pretty much a lot of the same. In the beginning, we're just going to be watching Europe this time, because that's the only place that things really matter in this part, in this timeline. So, I just had to click on Switzerland, said it was my spirit animal for this part. So, I was just watching as hoping, praying that it wasn't going to go down Kaiser Reich again, and that I was just going to do multiple recordings. Luckily, it did go down the normal path, and I was waiting till 21 because I think some events happened in 21, but then a ton of stupid stuff happened, as you'll see. So I got really scared there because I thought the Germans were going to reach Paris and then do that, but then luckily the Weimar Republic and stuff formed. So as you can see, the entire friggin' Austria-Hungary breaks down, and then Poland becomes a thing, and then 1920 some border changes happen to fix. Usually Poland's supposed to be annexed a bit more, but it broke a little bit. So I was waiting until 21 because I was pretty sure some changes happened, and for some reason Sweden invaded Denmark, and then the Netherlands invaded the Weimar Republic, and then France went to war with Belgium, and then the Weimar Republic went to war with France, and I just started to get pissed off. So I decided to end it in a couple seconds. Thank you for watching this video, though. Like and subscribe.